Hey guys, so we just got back from vacation, so I have a little bit of a tan going. The hair is kind of up, but the glasses still on. So I thought that I would quickly sit down and film the swatches and a little try on of the, what's this one called? Birds of Paradise, I think. The Wet n Wild Birds of Paradise collection. I have some blushes, I have the spray, I have a lip gloss, I have some liners. So if you guys are curious to see swatches and how they apply, then just keep watching. Alright, so first off, I want to start with this primer water. I already have a little bit of the IT Cosmetics CC Plus cream on my face and then a little bit of the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten powder on my face, but my face is just hot and dry, so I hope that this kind of helps to kind of bring everything back to life. This is their Paradise Potion Primer Water Spray. That's pretty much all it says. And forgive the nails on vacation, these three broke down painfully short, so I have to grow them back out to match the rest. This is Paradise Potion. No instructions on it, but it looks like this with the Bird of Paradise flower on the side. Let's see what the mister looks like. It looks fine, but then I'm getting like actual droplets onto my hand, so let's see. Okay, it feels very fine. It reminds me a lot of the, I want to say the Revlon setting spray. That's what it smells like to me. Yeah, it definitely smells a little bit like the Revlon setting spray. I don't really smell cucumber. I don't really smell lemon. I'm not exactly sure what that scent is. But, I mean, it sprayed on top of foundation and powder just fine. Cooled me off. I feel refreshed, so let's move on to the next item, which is blush. I have two of them here because that one that's like the purple shade didn't seem like it would be a good fit for me, so I didn't pick it up. I did purchase all of these myself. I went to probably 4 or 5 different CVS's to find these. So I have Don't Flutter Yourself, which is like the pale pink. And then I have Hummingbird Hype, which is the peach and gold one. So we will give these a try. Okay, so I have them right in front of me. This is what they look like with the packaging open. They have a beautiful hummingbird imprint on them, so let's swatch these. I can't wait. Okay, so first off, we have Hummingbird Hype, which looks mostly like a gold to me, but I'm wondering if I can pull this off as a blush. Okay, so very, very gold, a slight hint of maybe like peachy pink, not a ton. And then Don't Flutter Yourself, which is that nice pink one. So there you have the two blushes. They look like they might be blush toppers or highlights more so than straight blushes, but this is what they look like. Very, very pretty. So I will try one on one side and one on the other because let's face it, it's the end of the day. After this is filmed, it's coming off and I'm going to bed because it was a busy week. So let's start off with the kind of peachy gold one, Hummingbird Hype. On me, it looks like a gold-ish blush. I'm not seeing a ton of color. I'm seeing a bit of sheen. I'm mostly seeing like a pale peachy gold sheen on my cheek. I'm not seeing a whole lot of color. But still, I look warmer on this side than I do on this side. So clearly some color is coming off. I'm just having a hard time deciding if it looks like a highlight on me or if it looks like a blush. I don't know, I might have to play around with that one, or maybe when I have more of a tan, it might look a little bit better. So that's the first one. Let's jump over to this side and try out Don't Flutter Yourself. Okay, that one's straight up like I would say bubblegum pink with an ever so subtle sheen. It's really not that intense. It's not as intense as I thought it would be. So I'm building it up a lot on the apples of the cheeks so you can really see the color. So this is the pinky one, which is, it's nice. It's not too pink for me. I think I can wear it. Let me do the same thing on the other side as well. And I am cleaning off my brush in between application. So I'm going back to the gold one. Let me put a little bit more on the apples of the cheeks so you can really see this one. Okay, so this is Hummingbird Hype. You can kind of see the gold sheen. And this one is Don't Flutter Yourself. So, of the two, I think I like the pink one the best, just because I feel like it's the most wearable for me right now. Of course, I'm not going to wear it this heavily, but this one might be really pretty when I have a bit of a tan. It's just a little bit too gold on my kind of paler skin. If I'm a little bit tanner than this, I feel like it would look really nice, but right now my face is lighter than the rest of my body. So if I have the right shade of foundation, which I didn't have on vacation, which is why my foundation's a lot lighter than my body, I think it might look really nice. My arm's not a good place to try it. Let me try it on my chest, actually, because this is where I am probably the most tan. All right, so that looks really pretty. You guys see that glow right here? It looks really nice on tanner skin than it does on pale skin. So I think this will be beautiful when I have the right shade of foundation underneath this blush. So I think the blushes are both really nice. They look very metallic on the hand, but on the face, they just give you like a soft glow. Of course, if you apply them with Fix Plus, who knows what they'd look like? Probably like a metallic highlighter. But dry, they are a nice kind of subtle sheen, a soft, subtle glow blush. So I like those. Also in this collection, they have a line of lip glosses. This is what they look like with the kind of chevron and floral print on the top. I only picked up one. I don't need a whole line of lip glosses. I just wanted to try out one from the collection. I have Featherless, which kind of matches my top. It's like a deeper version of like this corally pink color. Hi, Dewey. Really pretty. Has like the flattened doe foot wand. This doesn't smell like their others. We'll see. Okay, let me start with the color. I like the color. It's like a nice, soft, corally pink color. I don't like straight up corals on my lips. So this color is nice. The consistency, not sticky, not too slimy. It's like the perfect consistency for my taste in a gloss. I don't like the super thick ones. I don't like the super greasy feeling ones. It's like right in the middle, which is where I like it. So the taste, a little bit on the chemical side, and I do remember that about the Color Icon lip glosses. I have a few of their others from their other limited edition collections. Like there was one that was like a gold with a little bit of glitter, which I like the look of. I don't like the particular taste and flavor of. So we've been gone all week, and so our cats are in human withdrawal. So they have not left our side since we got home a couple hours ago. So Dewey needed a little attention here, right, baby? All right, so Dewey's gonna hang out down here while I continue the video. All right, so the taste I'm not a big fan of, but I do remember that from the other Color Icon glosses. They had a strange like taste to them, but I love the way that they looked and the way that they kind of wore throughout the day. They're not super long wearing, but for me, they're like a great toss in the purse, keep with you option if you like that like glossy look, but you don't wanna pay a crazy price tag for a gloss. So these are okay, but I'm glad I didn't buy the whole collection. I still don't love the flavor on the lips, so just okay. Not something that I would say you have to run out and get as soon as you find it in the display. I'd save your money on those. So far, the spray is all right. The blushes are really pretty. This one's actually growing on me the more I wear it and the more I look at it in the monitor. And the gloss, kind of on the fence about that one. So next, they had like some shadow quads, but I didn't get any of those because I rarely ever use those little shadow quads. I use like a full palette, or I use singles to make my own palette. So those were a pass for me. But I did pick up 2 of their liners. I have their peachy one called You Are My Wingman, and I have the green, which is called Winged and Wild. And since we're doing the peach look today, I figured I'd try this one. Actually, we'll try both of them on the eyes. Who am I kidding? So let's try this peachy one first, see what they look like inside. Okay, so it's like a super fine tip line. What? So here is the peachy liner. Can you guys see it right here? And here is the green. Wow, that's a lot darker than I thought it would be. I was expecting it to be like a bright kind of green, but it's almost a, what do you want to call this, a jungle green? Which is nice because I have a handful of like tealy green liners. I don't have any that are this deep, but it is, okay, it's like 80 some degrees up here and I don't have a fan on because I don't want you guys to hear it in the background, but it is hot. So I'm wondering if that's why the green liner is kind of feathering a little bit, because it's just so stinking hot up here. I film on the top floor of our house. We have a split level. So we have the basement, the living floor, the kids' bedrooms, and then our bedroom. So it gets so hot up here. So bear with me if things start transferring or running a little bit. It's just because it's so hot. Tangent over. All right, so let's try this peach one on one eye and the green on the other. I don't have any eye makeup on today. It was kind of like a last day of vacation, not putting any effort into the makeup kind of day. Guys, so that's a fun color. Can you guys see it? I feel like I would like that color all over my lids. That's really pretty. Beautiful peach liquid liner. I like that. All right, on the other side, let's try this green. These might be fun to do like a double wing line with. Okay, that was so easy. Look at that wing. Look how perfect it is. Of course, since I have nowhere to go, my wing looks amazing. That usually happens. Alright, so super opaque. Very easy to control the wand. It draws on evenly. There's no skipping, no jumping. I think these liners are really nice. I'm wishing I'd gotten the third, which I think was like a gold color. So they have the peach, the green, and a gold. So if you see these, I would definitely suggest this if you enjoy a good liquid liner. And I think these were like $2.99 a piece. Definitely affordable, not going to break the bank. Great liner options. So my final thoughts on this collection, it was very hyped. The packaging is really fun. I mean, hummingbirds in your blush. What's not to love about that? These colors are really pretty. They're here again. You could use them if you have deeper skin tones. I feel like you could use these as highlights. If you have my skin tone, you can use them as like a blush topper or a standalone blush. It just all depends on the look you want. If you want like a super glowy blush, you're gonna like these. If you want a matte blush, you're not gonna enjoy these. These would be more like highlights for you. So I would pick these up. I think these are really nice. Again, there was a third color that was more like a purpley plummy shade that I did not pick up, but these are nice and I will continue to use them. The glosses, while they are cheap and affordable, are not the best that I've ever tried, but they're a good option if you just want something to add a little shine and a little touch of color to your makeup look. And finally, the primer water spray. It doesn't have a detectable scent, which I kind of like in a setting spray. I like to be able to smell like lavender or, I don't know, mint, tea, something. Just kind of wake me up. So this one's okay. The mist is really nice and fine, but it's not blowing me away. So of these 4 products I tried, I love the liners and I like the blushes, so I would go for those if you're going to pick up anything in this collection. So if you guys enjoyed this swatch and try on of this Wet n Wild collection, if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys. You're so noisy. Meow, meow, meow. Bye. What? You want to talk to the people? What do you think, too?